Hello everyone, this is your boy Professor Patio, and we're going to talk about what happens if you have a bunch of data or a bunch of numbers and you want to summarize the data. So what we're going to talk about is how you can use a 5-number summary to summarize your data. Now, you have a worksheet in front of you, and what you should do first is probably read the introduction and number one and number two, then pause the video and play this video again after you finish reading the introduction and number one and number two. Because what we're going to do is do number two together, and for number two, you want to copy the work that I do onto your worksheet. So basically, you're going to follow along, pause the video when you need to, and copy down the work. And you are always welcome to replay the video so that you can understand what you're doing, okay? So we're going to talk about number two. And what I did was I went on NBA.com and I wrote down all the different weights of each player on the Golden State Warriors basketball team. So this is how much every single player on the Warriors team, weighs, okay? So the smallest player is 179 pounds, and the biggest player on the team is 270 pounds, okay? So in order to do a 5-number summary, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to find the median. And basically, with my pencil, I'm going to cross out one number on the left. Now, let me change this to black, if I can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cross out one number on the left, one number on the right, number on the left, number on the right, a number on the left, a number on the right, number on the left, number on the right. I'm going to cross out 2 here to make it a little faster, cross out 2 here to make it a little faster, a number on the left, a number on the right, a number on the left, a number on the right. And what I just found out is I'm going to circle it, that this is my median. Okay, and the median is also called quartile number 2. Okay, so the median and the quartile number 2 are the same thing. Next, what I'm going to do is I'll take a different color. I'll use red, and I'm going to find out quartile number 1. And the way to do that is to find quartile number 1, I'm only going to look at these numbers. Okay, not 220. Sorry, let me erase this. Okay, I'm only going to look at these numbers, and I'm going to use my red marker to figure out quartile number 1. So left, right, left, right, left, right. And over here is quartile number 1. But wait a minute, I have 210 and 210, so they're the same number, so my quartile number 1 is 210. Okay, so my quartile number 1 is right over here in the middle of 210 and 210. Okay, next thing is, the last thing to do is to figure out where quartile 3 is, and I'm going to use blue for this one. Okay, so to find quartile 3, I'm going to look at all the numbers in the upper half. Here, I did the lower half, but here, to find quartile 3, I'm only going to look at the numbers in the upper half. So again, same way, left, right, left, right, left, right. And now I have to figure out what number is in the middle of 240 and 245. Now, some of you can do this in your head. Otherwise, you might want to, you can add the numbers up and then take your calculator and divide that by 2. And so the answer to this is 242.5. So in the middle of 240 and 245 is quartile 3. And quartile 3 is 242.5. Okay. Finally, the maximum is the biggest number, which is 270, and the minimum is 179. All right, enjoy.